Prom royalty is Taylor Yanez once again. Taylor really just keeps staying in high school.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are applying to university and going to prom. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's get everyone to bed. Alright, people are awake. Let's get them ready for the day. Let's clean out the spoiled food. There's some stinky stuff in here. Alright, let's go with the kids to school. It's chucking it down. Quick, go inside. Why don't you guys just come and meet some people? Oh dear, we got struck by lightning. That's not good. Quickly come in. And maybe go take a shower to wash off being shocked. I always miss it when my Sims get struck by lightning. Alright, time for class. Off you boys go. Alright, class is over. Let's go sort you out. Bailey, go use the toilet. What can you do to not be dazed? Take a nap or have a bath? Well, there's no place we can nap and no place we can take a bath, so I guess we're not doing that. Why don't you come do like a workout? His daze is gone, so that's good. We're doing football practice together apparently. I guess they both like fitness, so should be alright. Alright, time for our second class of the day. Alright, day's over. I'm gonna send Jace home. Actually no, he can just go to his activity in a minute. I'm gonna have Bailey go to exam prep. Alright, I think exam prep is over theoretically, or is it? Yeah, it is now over. Okay, let's go home. Someone else got struck by lightning, I guess. Not us though, which is good. Alright, let's sort you out. So tomorrow, we are supposed to be going to a job for Stella, but it's also career day for the boys at school, and I kind of want to do career day, so I'm going to hope that it will work and it will send her herself. It's also supposed to be Harvest Fest, but I've had it so they can still go to school tomorrow, because I just want to do career day. I think it makes sense for them to do that. So just some context to what's going on tomorrow. We'll see if anything glitches out. Bailey likes deep thoughts. Go on then. And Stella and Bailey have a close family dynamic. Aww, that is cute. Stella, why don't you grab some food? School is stupid. I should just be able to start working or living life. Can I never go to school again? School teaches important things, Jace. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? I'll always love you, Bailey. Poor boy, struggling with some self-esteem. Jace, why don't you get some apple pie? Alright, let's put people to bed. Morning, everybody. Let's go watch some sport for Harvest Fest. Alright, we're gonna go with the boys to school, of course. Alright, is there someone working the thing? No, not yet. Because they're both a little hungry. Be nice if someone could start working there. Anyone gonna work? Still no one working the food stand. Taking the morning off, I guess. Hopefully they'll be there later. I guess we're not going to be here, so it won't matter. Alright, time for class. Off you go. So Stella has successfully gone to work by herself. Let's see how much money she gets from it and when she finishes. Investing can be tricky and risk is almost always involved. Bailey needs to decide how to invest the sum of simoleons in order to pass his assignment. What's the best course of action? Go on, put it in the stock market. While a risky investment is appreciated, Bailey forgets to account for a total market crash in his answer. Oopie. Now there's someone working the food stand. Let's order some food quickly before we have to go. Alright, let's go to the auditorium. Neither of them ate their food, I don't think, but hey ho. Okay, let's go and watch all the presentations. Learn about some options for future careers. You know, I could see Jace being a police officer actually. Alright, where's our teacher? Is that him? No. There he is. Can't seem to ask him about our future. We could be thankful to him though, so let's do that. Is there any vending machines around to get some food? No. Okay. So we've kind of learnt about these different careers. and Bailey's not really sure if any of them sound like something he'd want to do, but someone mentioned about how at university they were part of an esports team, and he was like, oh damn, that's something I would want to do. So he's thinking of going down the sciencey route, computer science, but he's going to be focusing on being in the esports team at university. So that's where his next steps are going to be. I think Jace maybe met I don't know if I think it's a secret agent, but I think he met them and was like, you know what, I want to help people and do the right thing. So he's going to want to be part of the police. What is going on with this here? Interesting outfit we've got on for our job. Let's get some leftovers. Bailey's off to his computer team, club. Jace, why don't you grab a bit of food? Nolan, why don't you cook a grand meal for when Stella gets home? Yeah, so she only got 3 grand when I sent her herself, so it's definitely better to do it to go with her, for sure. Right, let's check some open auditions then. Let's do Captain Sigma again. Go take a shower, and then why don't you call everybody to meal? Okay, Bailey, let's have you go look into university. Let's research Foxbury. So Foxbury University has a distinguished degree for computer science. So let's go for that one. Let's go apply to universities. Its application is on the way. It will look over the application, may result sometime in the next few days. Okay, let's look into scholarships. Email guidance counselor for advice on scholarships, maybe. It's best chance for earning an esports, athletics, and workplace scholar, apparently. Let's look into those. Apply for scholarships. So let's do San Myshuno resident. We'll just apply to like as many as we can, basically. Workplace scholar. Because you know what would be great is if we could have it paid for, just like out of scholarships. Well, we're not going to apply for athletics because we're not going to be part of the soccer team, but we're going to apply for the rest of them. Alright, and then let's apply for the esports, and we'll hear back in a few days, I guess. Okay, so we've applied for all of those. Let's go to sleep and sort everyone else out. Good morning, Jace, once again up at the crack of dawn. Go to the loo. Bailey, you're also up. Let's get you some food. Doing some football practice again in the morning in their pyjamas. Alright, send them all alone because it's exam day today. Let's go get the mail. Do you have work today? You do. Why don't we do a bit of flirting before we go? Bailey has an extremely important test coming up, but school has been so busy lately. Should he drink a ton of cola and cram right up to the test, or should he find some light activities to do to give his brain a rest? Light activity. Although he's not as wired and amped up as some of his classmates, Bailey feels good about his decision to give his brain a rest. He takes the test feeling refreshed and can easily recall all of the required information. Nolan likes physical intimacy. Where are you going, Nolan? Sir? Let's ask to cuddle. Can we go cuddle? That'd be lovely. You guys satisfied with each other now? She's satisfied. How are you feeling, Nolan? Satisfied. Okay. Good enough. Alright, Nolan's off to work. Hawea, why are you here again asking to do a workout? Can you go away? Alright, the boys are back. Bailey aced his test. And Jace's grades are up, which is great. Stella, why don't you get the mail? Hi, Mum. Jace, let's get you some food. I know you're going to your club, never mind. Bailey, you can go to the loo. Let's vote on neighbourhood action plans just to make sure nothing bad goes on. Tech support would be nice, I think. Let's do that. Alright, Jace is back. Let's get him some food. We're gonna need to cook something. Why don't you serve something? Oh look, Nolan's back. Let's have him serve some dinner. Sometimes I just get so angry that I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even? Talk it through with someone, Bailey. It's alright. Asta's coming over, apparently. You better not come and rampage my house. Hello, Asta. Right, let's start getting people to bed because it's bedtime. Morning, people. Let's sort you out again. I think the boys will be going to prom today, but they're just going to be going with each other to have a good bro time, you know, hanging out because they are besties, of course. Nolan and Chase have a supportive family dynamic. Yeah, that's sweet. When you play some online games. Well, we could play Genie's Curse, actually. Play that. Why don't we mod another game for Road Rival Alpha? Nolan's off to work. Oh, we have some scholarship result letters for Bailey. Let's give them to him and we can open those. Let's see what we got. San Myshuno resident. Let's open that. Yes, we got it. Amazing. Okay. Open this one. We won the workplace scholarship. Food and drink. Let's see. No, we did not get food and drink. That's fine. Not been given the building the future scholarship. Again, that's fine. All right, now we got esports. Yes, the esports scholarship. We did it. Okay, so we can reapply for those other ones a bit later. We can like work on our skills and then reapply. So we could do some cooking and some handiness. I think those were the ones. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? People like you. Look around. Why are we dancing? What was that? Right, can you stop dancing and do what I've told you to do, please? So I think it takes a week for you to be able to reapply to scholarships. Maybe you can't, but we'll see. That's what I saw online. Hello? Why have we got a maid? Let's serve some dinner. Excuse me, Tegan. Nice to see you here, but who are you and why are you here? We didn't hire a maid. Nolan earned a raise. Well done. Oh, is it for Spooky Day? They're doing trick or treat. But why did you come into my house? Here you go. Have a treat. Alright, let's go to prom with the boys. Okay, let's see. What shall we do? Let's go vote Jace for prom royalty. Can you change into your outfit? Your lovely formal outfit. Jace, why don't you grab some food? Let's go use the photo booth together as well when you're finished eating. Hello Molly, who are you? Let's introduce ourselves. You look cool, got cool hair. Right, let's go take a photo with Bailey. See if it'll work. Annoying thing is these people are going in, of course. I'm gonna wait for someone else to finish up. Alright, they're going to do it. Okay, it came out. Nice. Can we go? I'd like to be able to dance together without having to sweetheart dance. I guess let's just go dance. Let's gossip about video game pros. Prom award ceremony is starting. Let's go watch. Prom royalty is Taylor Yanez once again. And the jester is this dude. Taylor really just keeps staying in high school. We go show off our outfit to Molly. Be like, what do you think? I think I'm looking dashing tonight. As are you. Jace likes pop music. Yeah, sure. But we go slow dance with Molly. Alright, let's go to the after party with Jace, of course. Gonna go on a few rides. Alright, let's go on the spooky ride together. In they go. Alright, then why don't we go on the Ferris wheel together? Alright, they finished their ride, so let's head home.
Thanks for watching. Bailey's going to be moving on to university soon. He's grown up so fast. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.